Now we want to send it back to our reporter McKenna King. McKenna, what else are you seeing? I know you're talking with a lot of people out there. They're talking about wanting to stay all night. What is the sentiment?
That's what people are saying, Kylie. They do want to stay out here all night. They want their voices heard. You know, lots of people still out here, several hundred people. That gas station you just mentioned is just behind us here that had been set on fire. Fire crews were able to put that out. Now, that was about an hour and a half ago or so, but we are talking with several people who are saying they want to stay here all night. They want their voices heard, and this is about justice. And we're going to bring in Blue Rainer here, who's been here. You started at the protest at USF at about 4 o'clock. Tell me what you saw there and what kind of shift you've seen.
Well, what I saw there was a lot of folks that are angry. You know, they're fed up, they're tired, they're fed up of black and brown people getting shot in the streets by folks that are here. They're sworn to serve and protect us. You know, and the story of the matter is that this happened to Eric Gardner a little minute ago. They should have learned from that situation, and it shouldn't be a next situation.
There's a lot of people that are angry out here regarding, you know, following George Floyd's death, and this is what these protests are coming on the heels of. This is why you guys are out here today.
Absolutely, absolutely, and we're going to continue to hit the streets until we get justice. You know, every black man that's shot in America is a family that's hurting. You know, and we're tired of our families hurting. You know, it's been so long since black people or brown people have had justice in this country. It just makes no sense. So we're actually doing the right thing. We're doing what we need to do to get justice, and that's what everyone needs to understand. And the thing of it is, we are going to hit the ballot box this year because that's what makes the most important impact. When we get everyone registered to vote, we mobilize everyone, we organize everyone, we educate everyone on why it's important to vote, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
And you mentioned you started at the protest at USF earlier today. You moved down this way with a lot of other people. Talk about what you've seen and what's been different.
Well, what I saw up there was Temple Terrace cops. They really sheltered the protesters. Like, they wanted to keep cars from running into them. You know, they just let them do what we need to do. They let us do what we need to do. I come down here and I see TPD and they're like pulling out riot gear. They have like pepper spray, and it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. We can go up the street a couple blocks and it's okay to protest. It's okay to use that number 1 amendment. But we come down the street a couple blocks and now we're the criminals. We're the thugs.
You have been up and down the street. What are you seeing in several other locations? You've been driving around and you just stumbled on this location here just in the last couple of minutes. What are you seeing at those other locations? Are they similar?
Yeah. Folks are angry. That's the similarity. Folks are angry. Folks are fed up, and like they said, if they want to stay here all night, we're gonna do it. You know, because at the end of the day, George never got a chance to go home. You know, and then there's a lot of other folks that are getting killed by cops, and they're sworn to protect, and it's just not right. So when these cops, kill another black man and they keep their job or they keep their pension or nothing happens to them, that's a slap in the face to the black community.
And you've mentioned several things, to kind of put into perspective what it's like for you as a person of color, what it's like to see this discrimination continuing to happen in America.
It hurts. It hurts. It definitely hurts because we thought this was over years ago. But as we see here and as we've seen in the past couple of years, it's not over. It's not going to be over until we get the system the way the system needs to be. The system, we need to recreate the whole system that works for everyone and not just the wealthy. Because the poor people, we're out here, we're suffering every day, in and out. We're going to work every day, in and out, but we still have to come home and suffer. It makes no sense. So right now, it's more so rich versus poor. And in order to change that, we have to go and vote. We have to change those offices that doesn't help black people or brown people get ahead in this system.
All right, Blue. Well, thank you for speaking with us this evening and giving us some perspective of what's been going on. Again, still several hundred people still out here on Bush Boulevard. Bush Boulevard still blocked off from 26th Street all the way to 34th. We're going to keep our eyes on the ground and give you some more information, but for now, I'm going to send it back to you, Kylie.
McKenna, thank you. That message, doing what they need to do to get justice. Now, that is one perspective as we are talking with many people who are coming out tonight.